Welcome to another video with Invest with the Doctor. My name is Dr. Hyder. I am a emergency medicine doctor during the day, and during the night I am an investor and a trader. Today we're going to be talking about a phenomenon that has been happening in the gold and gold stocks. Okay, and the fact that the gold stocks are a lot of them are going towards their all-time highs, and so is gold itself. So we'll have a look at the stocks. First we'll have a look at the gold itself, and then have a look at the gold stocks themselves. This is the chart of gold. The price at the time of making this video is $3,632 US per ounce. That's the price of gold. And as you can see on the chart here, the stock itself is at an all-time high, and it's breaking out of a base here. So this is a weekly chart, not monthly, but a weekly chart. So each of these Heikin-Ashi candles are each of them is 1 week. So this is 1 week, this is another week, and this is another one. And you can see how it's coming out of this base here. It's going upwards. The usual setup that I like is always the 21 week, which is the blue line here, is above the red one, which is the 50 week, which is above the 200, and they're all upsloping. Okay. If you've seen any of my videos, this is the kind of setup I like. This is telling me that because it's a weekly chart, this is a momentum that's happening over weeks. So the price is going up over weeks, is breaking out over weeks, and usually it's not short term. It's something that's happening over weeks and is likely to continue. Apart from that, you'll notice a pattern which I'm going to show you in other gold stocks as well, is this RSI. Look at how overbought it's been. Crazy. So this is weeks. I mean, in so many weeks, gold has been in overbought RSI, extended over a very long time. MACD, positive. So remember this trend that I've just showed you. Okay, and now we'll have a look at stocks which are at all-time high, showing similar patterns. This is the first one, which I would say is probably my least favorite, is Ramaco Resources, and the ticker for it is METC. But I'm mentioning it here because, again, all-time high. So it's breaking out on all-time high. Again, the pattern blue over the red, and I mean the green is going lower and the red is going upwards. Again, what do you see with the RSI? Overbought over weeks, because this is a weekly chart. MACD is going towards positive here. So this is METC stock. Let's go into the next one. DRD gold. So the ticker for it is DRD. At the time of making this video, $21 US. Again, you see the same pattern. Blue over the red, which is over the green, all upsloping, and the stock is at all-time high. Now, a lot of the times you would see people saying, oh well, what's the point in buying a stock that is all-time high because it's at an all-time high? Well, if you bought the stock here, let's say, it rose upwards. If you bought the stock here, the price went up. If you bought the stock here, the price went up. So all-time highs can cause more all-time highs as the time goes on, because there is no overhead pressure from people trying to sell the stock. There's nobody sitting here trying to sell you a stock, okay? Or they've been bag holders for a little while trying to sell you stock. There's nobody here. It's open space. That's why the stock could go up quite high. look at the number of people trying to buy this stock. Okay, again, the same kind of setup. Look at this RSI. Again, this is a weekly chart I'm talking about. MACD positive. Let's go on to the next one. You can grab a piece of paper and pencil or pen or whatever, write down the stocks themselves, and for quite a few of them I've given you a price target as well, so you can have an idea where the stock is going to be going. So this is another one called SSR Mining. SSRM is the ticker for it. This is the name, and at the time of making this video, stock is around $21 US. And look at the breakout here, all-time high again. If you bought the stock here, it would have been an all-time high. If you bought the stock here, it would have been an all-time high. If you bought the stock here, it would have been an all-time high. If you bought the stock here, all-time high again. Look at this RSI. Overbought for ages. Look at how many weeks it's been overbought, but the price keeps climbing. MACD still positive. Let's go on to the next one. So this is TFPM. That's the ticker. Triple Flag Precious Metals. I've mentioned this in my previous videos as well, and the price, since my mention of this video, in the mention of my previous video, the price has been rising. At the moment is $28, and my price target for the stock was $30. You can have a look at the gold videos that I've done, and that mentions this stock TFPM, and look at the breakout. Again, all-time high, blue above the red, which is above the green. Look at the RSI. It's overbought for weeks. MACD positive. Let's move on to the next one. This is OR Mining. I just mentioned today that it's reached my price target of $35. OR Mining is the stock. OR Royalties is the name, and it is at $35 US. If you can see, it's following a clear trend line as well. So one touch, 2, 3, 4. So 4 or 5 touches on the trend line, and you can see it's at all-time high with the same pattern. Look at this RSI, positive for ages. Okay, MACD positive. So this was OR Royalties. Let's move on to the next one. Again, you've probably heard this from me before in my previous videos, mining stocks. This one is Pan American Silver Corp. The ticker for it is PAAS. I've mentioned the price target here. And if you see, at the moment it's $35.78, which is sort of nearing my first price target of $36 at an all-time high. Similar setup. Look at this overbought RSI, which has been overbought for ages. Positive MACD. Let's go into the next one. This is Alamos Gold. The ticker for it is AGI. The price at the time of making this video, around $32. My target for this is $36 US. Reaching an all-time high once again. Again, the same kind of setup. If you see, oh, look at this. Look at this crazy RSI. You see how it's been overbought for ages, and a positive MACD. So this is telling me this stock is heading in one direction only. So it just makes me smile. Let's go on to the next one. So this is the stock called King Gross Gold, KGC. At the time of making this video, the price is $22 US. you could probably draw a trend line here and it would be touching, reaching all-time high. Same kind of setup. Look at these overbought conditions. Positive MACD. Let's go on to the next one. So this is a stock that I've mentioned a number of times before, is Anglo Gold. The ticker is AU. Stock at the moment is $62. Price target for the stock $65 now, reaching an all-time high. Again, same setup. Okay, look at the positive overbought RSI, positive MACD again. Let's quickly go on to the next one. This is Gold Fields. GFI is the ticker for it. Gold Fields Limited. Price around $35. Again, all-time high. Look at this trend line. It's following this clear trend line. Again, the same kind of setup, same overbought condition that you can see in the RSI, positive MACD again. Another one. This I mentioned a number of times before. FNV, Franco Nevada Corporation. At the time of making this video, is now 197 US dollars. So it crossed my I've given 3 price targets. It's crossed the first one. The next one is 203 US dollars, and the next the next one after that would be 208 US dollars. Again, you could draw a trend line here, again reaching all-time high. Again, same kind of RSI, same positive MACD. Next one, and this one is called Wheaton Precious Metals. Today it WPM is the ticker, and that's the name. It's reached a price of 105 US dollars. As you can see, this was my price target for it, and the next one would be 110, all-time high. Same kind of setup, so I'm not going to repeat it. Second last. So this is Barrick Mining. The ticker for it is B, 29 US dollars at the time of making this video. Look at this all-time high. It's reaching the all-time high. It's not there yet, because if it reaches this peak here, that's when it will be all-time high. Overbought conditions again, positive MACD. And the last one is Agnico Eagle Mines. I've mentioned this in my previous videos. The ticker for it is AEM, Agnico Eagle Mines. The price at the moment is 154 US dollar. It's gone past my price target of 150 US dollars. It's at an all-time high. So my reason for mentioning all these stocks was the reason that I started talking about this, which is the fact that gold stocks are now at an all-time high because of the price of gold. It's a play. These gold stocks are a play on gold itself. So you can either own the gold, physical gold as in bullion or coins, or you can just go and buy a gold ETF, or you can invest in these companies. As you can see, they've all been doing very well. So I hope you got an idea of what is happening with gold and gold stocks at the moment. This is why I keep on doing gold videos, because I want you to benefit from these stocks. Hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be making more videos like this in the very near future. And as always, thanks for watching.